Well, we have another one. We have another one. This is crazy, guys, how easy this has become. I moved my take profit out of the way just in case this thing popped and hit before I can hit the record. But let's go over this trade. This trade I took on the breakout. First of all, let's start with what we need to look at, and that is the dashboard. The dashboard is saying that it is to buy signal only. Buy signals only. And all the time frames, they have a score, and they each are saying 3 out of 3 out of 3. So you have a 6 out of 6 across the board for the bulls. Perfect score. Therefore, when the first candle closed, it gives you a setup. So we had a huge push out of this downward trend right here. And I'm going to show you guys some numbers. So make sure you're looking at this, 448. All right, so we were in the downtrend. The moment it comes out with a breakout and the first candle closed, your setup will be set. Okay, and I'm at 454. You can see this number is running, so this is a live trade as we speak, 460. All right, so let's keep going. So the point is, and hang on to the end because I got something huge to show you guys, okay? But the point is that, so right here is the entry point, which I got in a little bit late. I would have probably been up by 500, but I was a little bit late. But either way it goes, I got in right here. And once that happens, you'll get your stop loss, which means put your stop right there, and your take profit, which is going to be right here, okay? So this setup came out because it broke out a little bit. It was right here, and it went outside of the channel. So we ignore it. Why? Because it's telling you only do the buy trades. So we're looking at the original setup right here. And let me see if I go to the 4 minute, if you'll see it a little bit better. There you go. You'll see it a lot better on the 4 minute. So you can see the breakout right here. And you can see the stop loss was to be put right here. And the target is to be right there. Okay. So if I was to move my take profit to right here, where it is on the 4 minute, you can see it's almost there. Why is my sale stop right here? Because it was originally down here, but now that I'm in profit, I want to lock in some gain. So I'm putting it right above this level here and right underneath this candle. So no matter what happens, I'm going to be making profit, as you can see from my entry to where this is. So I just guaranteed myself profit. Hopefully it'll run and hit the target up here, but if not, doesn't matter. Now let's go back to the 3 minute target. 3 minute target puts me right here, which means in a little bit I will be at target. However, at the end of this video, I might just take my money and run. You know, I'm not greedy, but you can see it's still pushing forward. So let's go back for the analysis sake on the 4 minute, I mean, sorry about that. So it's very simple. Right here is telling you, and you can use this on any time frame that floats your boat. You can use it on the 2 minute. You can see the breakout happen on the 2 minute, and therefore the 2 minute said the target was right here. So we already hit target on the 2 minute. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Totally up to you what you want to do, what time frame floats your boat the best. Okay. But anyway, again, going back to this, it's very simple. The setup will appear after the first candle closes outside of a breakout of the channel. And so we did have a breakout. Here's where it stopped. So then the setup appeared. Stop loss here. Take profit is to be put right there if you were to take off the 4 minute. Simple as that. As this thing is moving up, I strongly suggest don't leave your stop loss there. Lock in money. Guarantee yourself. This is what they call a quote unquote risk-free trade. So I've locked in half of the money already. Now, here's the unique part that I want to show you guys. Very, very simple indicator. That's why I'm doing so many back-to-back videos to show you guys these things are going to happen, you know, multiple times a day. Very, very easy. Just catch the ones in the right direction. Okay. I primarily trade in Q or MNQ, which I have 7 prop firm accounts. 7 prop firm accounts. Pay attention to that. 7 prop firm accounts. So watch this. Here's what I want you guys to know. Okay. And let me clear this out. If you did even $100 a day, I mean $100 per account, and you had 7 futures accounts, okay, which they're dirt cheap to get, that's $700 a day. You times that by 5 days a week, you're making $3,500 a week. You times that by 4 weeks, which is a month. Look at how much money you're making. That's crazy. Crazy money. Okay. Now, am I going to get a $500, $400 trade every single time? No. But for the sake of argument, what did I make today? Let's just say I did my 450, right? Because that's what we saw for about 450. And I'm timesing that by my 7 accounts. So I just made $3,150 today. Okay. On 7 accounts. What if I did do that and I just traded multiple times a day and got that same number times 5 days a week? This is how much I'm making a week, and you times that by 4 weeks, and this is how much I make a month. Okay, so again, it just depends. So whether you're making $100 a day or whether you're making, let's even do $50 a day. Let's make it even simpler. What if you did $50 times 7 accounts? That means you're making $350 a day times 5 days a week times 4 weeks in a month, and you're still at $7,000 a month. So your first month, you'll easily pass the prop firm challenges, and the second half of the month would be where you start generating at least $3,000 in profit. Possibly, I can't foresee the future. I'm not promising anything. I'm just showing you, potential numbers of what can be done. Okay, so even with $50 a day times 7 accounts, if you did that 5 days a week, which means, hey, you can afford to lose a trade here or there and come back and still make $50, and there you go. Okay, there you go. So it's not about the $50, it's times the 7 is the key. Okay, so let's go back, take a look at my trade, and I'm at 450 still. Okay, so again, if I was on the, what time frame was that? The 2 minute, I would have already hit target. Took this trade off of the 3 minute, which means I'm sitting right here and it's hovering towards profit. So I'm now at 470. Oh, there it goes. There it is. There it is. Look, 500. It's going to hit target. It's going to hit target. It is going to hit it. There he goes. Go ahead, baby. Push, baby. Oh, you playing around, huh? All right. Okay. You don't want to go? Okay, come on, player. Come on, player. Come on, player. Push. Give birth. Give birth. Hit that target. Hit that target. Give birth. Give birth. Well, heck, I'm going to take my $510 per account. So let's do the numbers on that. Live in front of you. Live in front of you. All right. $510 per account times 7 accounts. How much did I just do? $3,500 for today. $3,500 today. That's just this evening. Not bad for a work from home program, huh? Not bad at all. Very happy with that. Okay. People always ask me what prop firms do I use for the futures market. I use Apex. I use Take Profit Trader sometimes. There's Lucid. There's Trade Day. Those are a couple of them. You can use for, I know, Lucid, Apex, and Take Profit Trader. You can use Miss Jenny's discount code, which is 6 FTC. 6 FTC. 6 Frank Thomas Cat. Okay. All right, you guys. That's the end of this video. Again, you can see this is so child friendly. Oh, and there it is. It did smash Take Profit right there, right in front of you guys. There it is. You can see it. Now, I like to use the Hakanashi candles because it takes the fear out of it. All right, so I'll show you what I'm doing here. Again, just show your kids this. Let them make the money for you. Some of you guys, you just see all this red and green, red and green, red and green. So I switch over to the Hakanashi candles, which kind of, see, when it was all red, it was all red. When it was green, it was mostly green, all green. When it's coming back up, it was when it was going down, all red. All right, now I'm going to switch to the other candles, and you can kind of see these kind of, look, see, choppy, chop, chopped. And right here, this would have freaked me out. Chop, 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 chop. But you can clearly see target got hit. So I switch over to the Hakanashi candles, and there we are. Target got smashed. So this gave a second entry for a sale because it broke out broke out of the channel right here. But what does this tell you? This tells you to do what? The buys only. So that's the reason why I took the buy trade when it came out of the downward trend. Boom, entry. Stop loss, take profit. Now, will it always smash and hit take profit? No. Sometimes it'll hesitate real long, and if you don't have the patience, take your money right there. Doesn't matter. Either way it goes, is, profits are profits, and just wait for the next one. And you set the alert for the next breakout. But when you get the alert, you look and see, is it going down or is it going up? If it's going down and this is telling you, hey, go for a buy, then guess what? Just go for the buy. So again, your kids can do this. You just let your kids do it. If you fearful and you struggling, just tell your kids, hey, I'm gonna set this up for you, and you just set it up for them and say, hey, every time an alert come, I want you to play this game for me. Okay, if you see this gray line, you're going to enter the trade. You're going to hit this right here, and that's going to get you in. And then you're going to put your stop loss right here, and you're going to put your take profit up there. And then you wait. And then you say, hey, what color is this over here? Green. So green means which way? Up or down? Up. Okay, so then every time this gives you an opportunity to go upward, then you take it. If it shows you downward and this is all green, then you don't. But if this is showing you red, like this one did earlier, then yes, you take this trade because you can see, look, this one was a down one earlier. Boom, entry, there you go. Stop loss right there, entry right there. Take profit got humiliatedly smashed during New York session. See, it's not difficult. It's not difficult. And this was red earlier because the market was selling off. So this was red. You had your entry. Stop loss goes here. Take profit got smashed. Now it's green. What does this say? Entry here. Take profit there. I'm sorry. Stop loss here. Take profit there. Simple as that. Okay. All right. Show this to your kids. Some of y'all so difficult. You've been at this so long and you having such a difficult time. Just show your kids and just tell them, hey, if you make a certain amount of money, take it and I'll split it with you. And just let your 8-year-old kid play with it. Okay. All right. Peace.